As we're getting closer to the release of Avatar: The Way of Water, we can see that the marketing train is slowly starting to leave the station, and as pointed out by the latest cover of Empire magazine, next week we'll be receiving a ton of information on Avatar: The Way of Water, and in this video I want to go over some of the new images as well as the information received from their website. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and in case you're new here and want to stay up to date with everything Avatar related, then be sure to click that subscribe button. Now in this cover of Empire magazine, we can see Kate Winslet's character Ronal looking really fierce and stunning as we see the fangs on her teeth holding a spear, and we can clearly see that her tattoos on her face is different than that of the Na'vi we're already familiar with, because of course she's part of the Metkayina clan. We know that Ronal is the leader of the Metkayina clan along with Tonowari, and from what we've seen of her in the teaser, we also know that she's pregnant. The article on Empire Online states, quote, "Last time Kate Winslet teamed up with James Cameron on a little film about a very big boat, they made cinematic history. Now they're about to change the game all over again with an appropriately aquatic comeback. Winslet is working with the director once more on long-awaited sequel Avatar: The Way of Water. Their reunion is, in so many ways, Titanic news, but for all the similarities to their last collaboration, lengthy production, lots of water, a ridiculously epic scale, Winslet is playing a very different character here than the love-struck Rose. As seen on the cover of our world-exclusive new Avatar: The Way of Water issue, we can exclusively reveal that Winslet's character is a Na'vi warrior Ronal, pronounced Ronal." End quote. So I just want to say that I've been pronouncing it wrong because they have a pronunciation Ronal, so I've been saying Ronal, so it's Ronal, so that's a bad on my part. Anyway, the article continues, quote, "Along with Cliff Curtis's Tonowari, Ronal leads the Metkayina tribe who dwell in the shallows of Pandora's vast oceans and will play a major part in the upcoming adventure. She is deeply loyal and a fearless leader," Winslet tells Empire of her big blue alien, teasing a female action hero in a similar mold to Sarah Connor, Ripley, and Avatar's own Neytiri. She is strong, a warrior, even in the face of grave danger, and with an unborn baby on board, she still joins her people and fights for what she holds most dear, her family and their home. When Sam Worthington's Jake and Zoe Saldana's Neytiri are displaced from their home and flee to the Metkayina's water world, expect friction. The drama and conflict that tends to follow the Sully clan around means they won't necessarily be welcomed with open arms. For Winslet, working with Cameron again was a significant event, though their dynamic has shifted somewhat in the years since they made Titanic and smashed box office records the world over. "Jim and I are both totally different people now to who we were 26 years ago," she says. "He is calmer and I am definitely more hyperactive now. One thing's for sure though, Winslet was one with the water this time around, throwing herself into the deep end for the underwater shooting with her now legendary freediving proficiency. How long did she stay underwater with a single breath? 7 minutes and 14 seconds, she says, adding that the most amazing thing for me as a middle-aged woman was to learn something not just new, but superhuman. Get ready to return to the heart of the ocean." End quote. Now, as I said, this magazine will go on sale next week, which will obviously give us a ton of new information on Avatar: The Way of Water, which I will bring to you guys as soon as the information is available. But we also have a clear image of the cover of the magazine, and this is probably what it's going to look like in IMAX, you know, with the aspect ratio, and I can just say that the detail is absolutely incredible, from the detail on the hair, the skin, the teeth, the eyes, the nose, everything just looks absolutely beautiful, and I really cannot wait to see this in the IMAX when the movie hits in December 2022. Now we also got another exclusive Empire image, and this is again of Ronal, but this time alongside her partner and also the leader of the Metkayina clan, Tonowari, who is played by Cliff Curtis. We did briefly see this section in the teaser trailer, but again here you can see the absolutely incredible detail on both of their faces, the tattoos, and also the hair, and also absolutely love the feathers on Tonowari, the colorful feathers, and just the way the light bounces off it. You have to remember, this is all CG, so this is just absolutely shows how much the technology has evolved from the original Avatar movie. Not that the original Avatar movie looked bad at all, I'm not saying that, but it's just so much more detail on these characters. So, like I said, the light, the way it reflects, the eye detail, the shapes on their mouths, their nose, everything just looks so much more incredible. And also, if you look behind Ronal, Kate Winslet's character, it almost looks like a ice spear of sorts, because you have to remember they are essentially the water clan. So it makes me wonder, do they have some sort of way of controlling the water in that sense, some sort of way of controlling, manipulating ice in a way? That would be really awesome if there's some way where they have something to that extent. I'm not saying magic, because I think that's a bit far-fetched in this universe, but more in the way where they make weapons and stuff like that from ice. That would be really, really awesome if we saw some sort of like ice battle, because it really looks, the tip of that spear behind her does look like it just looks like an ice spear. So given the fact that all of this is taking place in daylight and in a warm atmosphere, there must be some way where they preserve this. I doubt that it'll be a glass spear, because like I said, it looks more to be like an ice spear. But given the fact that the two spears behind her has this green tint to it, that might be, I don't know, maybe the first thought that comes to mind, maybe some sort of poison spear of sorts, but I'm not entirely sure how they make their weapons, because of course, being a different clan, being a water clan, you can see even the necklace on Kate Winslet's character and all the small things around their neck is like shells and comes from the ocean. So most of their weapons will likely also be made from the ocean, some sort of, I don't know, some sort of plant or some sort of something that they use maybe to attach some sort of poison or something to the tip of their spear that will maybe stun or make the enemy completely numb, and that's maybe how they take out their enemies. Because of course you do know that Jake uses a gun in the teaser trailer, but of course most of the clan is using spears. So I'm really curious how they do their weapons, and really curious how they manipulate and use the water to their advantage. I think that is one of the most exciting things of Avatar: The Way of Water, is because this movie is going to focus so much on water. I want to see how this clan uses water to their advantage, especially when it comes to battles. And I also want to see some underwater caves, some underwater, homes, and how they use that, how they live essentially being underwater, and how they just uses that every day. I want to see how this clan works. But overall, I'm very excited to see more about Avatar: The Way of Water. Of course, with next week, with the Empire magazine launching next week, we'll get not only a ton of images, but also a lot of information, which, like I said, I will bring you guys as soon as that magazine is out in the wild. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the cover of the Empire magazine? Do you think it is an awesome cover, or what do you hope to see from this Empire reveal? What are you curious about on Avatar: The Way of Water? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.